Hey, this is Big John Huggy Bear, right down here in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I'm chatting with Staxx.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Big John, aka Huggy Bear.
It is possible. It is possible. They could all have a sit down and really have a big truce. It's possible, man. It really is. It happened before. Remember in the 70s? I mean, I know when my pop was involved in it all, they all got along back in the day, you know?
Yeah.
They all got along back in the day. You know, I remember going to events and everybody was there, you know, like I remember seeing all the clubs hanging out back in the day when I was a kid. You know, they'd all sit and party together. Of course, that was the early 70s. I mean, you know, I don't know what your age is, but I'm nearly 60 years old.
I'm 46.
Okay, yeah. So I've seen some good times. I've seen some bad times and such like that, you know. Yeah. I would love to see it all, you know.
Being down in Florida, I'm surprised you didn't go towards the Outlaws.
I almost did. I almost did. I thought about it. I really did. I'm friends with a couple of them, and I nearly did take that step. You know, I was close. I was very, very close.
And they used to get along with the pagans.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
I don't know where the disconnect came.
I remember it was about 8 years. Well, when I first moved here, I remember seeing them hanging around together. Yeah, they all did hang around together at one time. Yeah.
Hopefully they can get back to that, you know.
I would love to see it all connect again. Like I said, though, I'm a nobody. I'm retired from the whole scene now. I'm just sitting here relaxing nowadays, you know. I like to watch your program, Bill. I like to watch SOS. I like to watch all the different programs, you know, and see what's happening out there in the world, you know.
I try to put a different spin on things than the other people that are doing it, you know?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Now, where are you based out of, man?
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Okay, yeah. So you see a lot up there in Connecticut too. You get a little bit of flavor of all of it up there in Connecticut, the Northeast up there. Yeah.
Yeah, one town over, the Outlaws, the Hells Angels are around Harford County. Yeah. Waterbury is the outlaw country. Like
you right got the Huns up there yet? Yeah.
I've heard of them.
Yeah. Remember Pappy's Run up there?
There's a lot of clubs out here in Connecticut.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
It's a small area.
Yeah. We used to go up there to Marcus Dairy years ago.
Where?
Marcus Dairy. We used to go up there to the Marcus Dairy in Connecticut many years ago. Used to have Super Sunday. It was in the Marcus Dairy. I think it was Danbury, Connecticut. It was in. We used to have a big, huge run up there. It was a big motorcycle run. This was going back to in the mid 80s. I don't even know if they put that on no more.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a really good time up there. Real good time.
So how long do you got to be in that place for?
Well, I've been here for a year and a half now. I'm probably going to be here the rest of my life because I don't walk no more. I'm pretty, you know, disabled up. I got kidney failure. So I'm looking at hospice down the road sometime. I just got out of the hospital again. And I'm not going to be doing dialysis. I don't want to go through dialysis. So
do you get to leave there?
Yeah, I go out on passes. I just went downtown. I took a bus downtown. I got a mobility scooter. I transfer onto. I have somebody put me on there with a Hoyer lift, and they transfer me onto the scooter. So I went downtown and hung around Main Street, Daytona. Went to a couple of the bike shows and stuff like that. Checked out the swap meet over there and all that. Rode around. I seen some. I seen some cool stuff. You know, I seen some. I seen some I've seen some of the different bros, and I ran into a couple of my old club guys and talked to them guys and stuff like that. They're like, "Yo, man, you gonna come back with us?" I said, "Nah, man, I'm retired, bro. I'm too tired to even try to be in a crew now. You know, I'm just too tired, man. You know."
You could ride a trike, right?
I can't drive a car or a trike no more. No, I'm too blind.
Oh,
State took my
your eyes,
license.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
your eyes.
Although I did take a bike for a ride the other day. I hopped on. A friend of mine got a trike. He helped me climb up on it. I did break the law, man. I'm known to breaking laws. You know, I took the trike for a ride. I said, fuck it, and just took it out for a ride, man. Yeah, rode out through the loop and took a nice little ride, man. You know, but if I could get out and get my license back, I would love to. I won't drive a car. I'm afraid of hurting somebody. But I would love to get a bike, man. I'd have a bike built low down to the ground so I could hobble over to it, get a hand-controlled shifters and stuff so I can at least get, back out into the wind a little bit. Yeah, I would love to, man.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So, yeah, just to get back out there.
Get in a sidecar, man, right?
And maybe something I could roll my wheelchair onto. Yeah, I could do something like that with hand controls. Yeah. I seen a guy the other day downtown. He had a wheelchair, sidecar with a wheelchair with all hand controls. So something like that.
They got ones where you pull the chair right into it and you just ride like that, right?
Yeah. You're right. Yep. Yeah, man, no doubt.
At least you're not stuck in there like all the time. You can't leave.
No, man. No, I go out. I got a road dog. I call him Cupcake Mike, man. He's a crazy veteran, man. Man, we go out, we raise hell, man. We put some stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. I got to get this guy on TikTok because he's just crazy, man. I mean, like, this guy's wild, man. I got to get you hooked up to do an interview sometime with Spin from the Jersey Devils. He can give you a lot of insight on the club scene, on the bicycle scene and stuff like that. He goes all over, man. He was out to Vegas. He was out to California a couple times. Big C, he was over in Amsterdam riding his bike over there and stuff like that, man.
They just street ride, right? They just ride around the street.
Ride around all over, man. They just pick a location. They'll say, all right, let's go to New York today. Let's go ride. Like one time they did 5 boroughs in New York where they just rode New York City, rode Brooklyn. They were at Indian Larry's party one year. They were at trying to think of that thing in Brooklyn they went to, the Rompers or something, the Stompers or something like that. They went there one time. There's a big car club in New York. They went there. They had a big old party there and took over like the streets of New York, like Brooklyn. Yeah. It was really cool, man, really happening.
Where were you when that incident happened at Daytona, when the shooting happened at the gas station?
Oh, wow.
With the Mongols and the Warlocks.
Oh, that was south. That was New Smyrna. That was down about 20 miles down the road from me here. I was on Main Street when that occurred. I was nowhere near that.
Oh, but they associate with Daytona with that situation.
Yeah, that was 20 miles south of us here. Yeah, they associated Daytona with that. That was down New Smyrna Beach. Yeah.
What did you think when that happened?
Didn't even think about it. I was like, wow, what made that even occur? What? I have no clue. I mean, I caught that on the news later that afternoon. I was like, what? Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And people are always recording, man. People are always recording, right?
There's a camera everywhere, man. That's the thing. Phones today, it's like I would have just put my phone and got out of there, man. I would have never stuck around. One thing I learned, don't record club guys no matter what. Even when I would go to club functions, I kept my phone in my bike, lock it. I told my old lady to keep the phone in the bike. You don't take it in the house, No,
if you're going to take a picture of someone, you got to ask them permission. And normally 9 out of 10 times they're going to be okay with it, but don't go about doing it yourself. You've seen the video of the guys driving by, right?
Yeah.
Here, I'll play it real quick.
Yeah, let me see it. Yeah.
This is where they're driving by outside the bar. Check this out.
Quickly.
You have to get that. I can't get it now. You moved up to 4.
Silent reapers, pagans.
Of the porch. Get the porch, Chris.
I don't feel safe doing woman.
Hey, no.
Yeah, he said, I don't feel safe doing this.
Can't get now. You moved up to 4.
Silent reapers,
Fine. First, take
pagans.
a picture of the porch.
Get the porch, Chris.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of guys hanging out. Looks like that.
Okay, I don't feel safe
One
doing it.
woman.
Hey, no.
Yeah.
He said, I don't feel safe doing this.
Yeah, I never saw that video there. Where was that at?
That was in Pennsylvania.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they were just hanging out. I didn't hear no shooting or nothing going on.
No. So the big controversy that's going on is with this guy, right?
Oh yeah, he's a joke. That guy there, yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is your buddy.
That's my buddy Liam. Yeah. I seen him earlier that day on Main Street. I was talking to him. Then he came back to Main Street that night, and he had left Main Street, and that cycle drag guy should have stopped him. He was videotaping him, and he should have stopped him. He had every opportunity, and he wanted to videotape when he rode away. And his kickstand was down.